We're not live yet.
Thank goodness. And forgive us, Trinidad and I are now at the top end of age, and we're going to be looking at our notes on our phones. Hey! And we are live. Welcome, everybody, to Near West Theater and our 2022-23 season announcement. Whoa! Look at that fancy tech. We are joined today by audience members from our closing matinee performance of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, and of course the brilliant, exciting, and dreamy cast and crew joining us today. Trinidad, as we're about to hop in, I think in classic suspense fashion, we're going to share with some people some things that we have through the remainder of this year as we lead to our formal productions. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mike Obertaz. I'm the executive director, and to my right, your left, our brilliant artistic director, Trinidad Snyder.
Yes. Hi. Thank you so much. I barely have a voice, so believe it or not, for the first time, I do need a microphone in this space. As Mike said, we do have some things finishing out our season, our 2021-2022 season. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're almost to the end. I'm going to try really hard not to get emotional, okay? For those of you who stuck with us through the pandemic, thank you so much. Over the last 2 years, theater has shifted and changed. And we've also developed some programming that works really well with us and with our mission, and one of those things is our Voices of the Community. And so for those of you that have followed that series, Antonio De Jesus was the next artist who is going to be sharing his work. And unfortunately, we had to cancel and reschedule, so he is actually scheduled on April 28th. He will also be representing or lifting up a nonprofit organization called the Cleveland Print Room. So if you don't know about the Cleveland Print Room, it's a nonprofit organization that provides affordable access to dark room workspaces, programming, and collaborative community outreach. So it's really incredible. We're really excited to have them in the space. So please tune in April 28th. You can check our website. It'll have links on it, and it's a wonderful organization to donate to. Following that, as Mike mentioned in our, what's the first part of what we do?
Curtain speech.
Thank you, curtain speech. I'm told this girl is tired. She's tired. Our curtain speech is we rescheduled one of the shows from our season, The Fantastics, which is directed by Darius Stubbs. Yes. And that show is now going to be June 17th through the 19th and June 24th through the 26th. And we have one of the cast members up here, the beautiful Oscar Waters IV, will be in that production. So stay tuned for that one. And that will be in our black box downstairs. So that's our first production in the downstairs space. Very exciting.
You know, it's really interesting because after the last couple of years and adapting to crisis, you know, finding how to serve mission and creativity with such limitations, I still feel like we're presenting a lot of firsts. We may have done them before, but we're looking at them in new ways. It's been a couple years, but we're very honored to be able to bring back our annual benefit live to this theater on May 21st. The title of our benefit this year is Here and Now. I think we had a discussion internally. During these last 2 years, we kept saying, wait until COVID is over, wait until COVID is over. But we kept serving mission each and every week, each and every day. We kept finding creative ways to produce and lift up our youth and create wonderful original programs. And we said to ourselves, we are doing this here and now every single day. Don't look to the future. Don't wait for the environment to be perfect for you here and now. And that is why we're calling this very important annual benefit Here and Now. And we are honoring two very important people to this organization. Tom Gill from Urban Community School. We have a partnership with them right now. Teaching artists are with that school every Wednesday in their Whole Child Wednesday program. And Erica McLaughlin, his wife, who is at Strategy Design Partners, who has been instrumental in helping focus and vision for the future of this organization. And we're really excited with this benefit because we have talked to one of our dear co-founders, George Herbeck, and we are honoring him for years to come with the Reverend George Herbeck Social Justice Activist Award. And this will be the inaugural year that we give away that award, and we are honoring Phyllis Seven Harris, the executive director of the LGBT Center right across the street. I will say, Trinidad, since I started working here, she has been a close partner and friend to this organization as we look to serve our LGBTQ plus values and our participants and our families. So we are very excited to be able to formally honor her. And speaking of her, on June 11th, Queer Prom comes back to this stage. That'll be our third annual Queer Prom in partnership with the LGBT Center. And while I have the mic before I hand over to Trinidad, I have to be that person to remind everybody, we can't do it without the generous contributions and support from you. So please consider donating to our annual benefit, purchase tickets, or donating so that we can continue doing these groundbreaking creative programs like Queer Prom years down the road. So thank you. Trinidad, I think you have the next one, right?
Yes. Okay. So, some of the partnerships and things that we've also developed over the years will continue, and then we have some new ones. Actually, about a year ago, we started a conversation with the folks over at Borderlight, and they do a festival, and unfortunately, again, had to be postponed, but it is back, and we are going to be partnering up with them, and a partnership with Poncili Creacion, which are two identical twin brothers. Did I? Oh, Lord, who screwed up already? This is what live theater is all about. This is what happens.
You've given us the stage, so we're going to keep going.
Okay. So now you got me all like, I don't know where I'm at. Okay. So the Borderlight Festival, and we're partnering also with Poncili Creacion, which is an organization that was created by two identical twin brothers, Pablo and Ifran from Puerto Rico, and they will be here working with our youth to use local materials to create these puppets in this festival. So that will be July 20th through the 24th, and we're really excited to work with them. They'll be staying here, and I'll be reaching out to many folks in the community to come in, have a meal with them, get to know them. They're super excited, and they're wonderful human beings, so we're glad that they're here. And that's it.
Well, I'm excited to have the mic for this one because I get to announce something that is very near and dear to me. I had a wonderful time working on this with many people, several on this stage, and it's coming back this October. Historic Haunts. That was a rebirth of an event that had ceased 8 years ago. We launched it last year in the height of COVID outdoors, and this is in partnership with our dear friends, the residents of the West Clinton Block Club, one street over. They donate their homes, their porches, their front lawns, and we stage these family-friendly, historically accurate, scary, spooky scenes, and people have a phenomenal time. That event sold out so quickly that this year, we're excited to say, we're bringing it to you for not 2 nights, but 3. And I don't know if she's here, but I cannot continue to bear the load on this one, so I have a dear friend helping. We are co-directing and co-writing this year's event. Amanda Bender and I will be running this event this October, so October 6th, 7th, and 8th. Also, next year, we very much value and appreciate the partnership we have with Veranda Lanai, Cleveland's tallest drag queen, and we will continue to bring Drag Queen Story Hour to our spaces quarterly. This program is growing and growing. It is now in our main stage. We're about to fill our houses, our audiences. We're streaming this. And I say it has been a delight to present this to our families, these children, teaching tolerance, acceptance, and understanding. A phenomenal program. And this fall, we learned a lot in COVID, and one of those things was how we serve mission virtually. And we did two phenomenal, our youth of Near West Theater created two phenomenal original productions through our RISE program, the Isolation Project, and a year later, the Reconstruction Project. And we listened, we learned, we took notes. And this fall, live youth programming comes back to Near West Theater, after school enrichment theater programming for our youth. And they will be following the model of that RISE program. Well, they will be working together. We want equity of voice. We want to hear what's going on in their lives. We want to hear them speak up and make change in our communities. And they will be developing original productions through that after school program that we will be excited to share to you all.
And then finally, as I said earlier, one of the other programs that we started through the pandemic was the Voices of the Community. So we will continue with that, inviting 4 new artists to our stage and also lifting up 4 other nonprofit organizations in our community. So that's what this year sort of looks like before we jump into our season announcement for the main stage. So, clues have been going out since April 1st, something like that, over the last few weeks or whatever. And I do want to mention and point out that, and thank you to Jordan Cooper, Christy Cruz, who helped to put some of these together, Nina, who took some photographs for us for them. And so we're really, really excited. So I'm just going to sort of remind everyone about the clues, and then we'll go from there. You see how we're just dragging this out? It's just super fun. Okay, so this season includes at least 1 jukebox musical, shows with, oh, Carol, I hear you. Show with weddings of multiple couples, and shows based on classical text.
Ladies and gentlemen, this summer, our teen production, ages 13 to 19, will be All Shook Up. All Shook Up. All Shook Up is a 2004 American jukebox musical inspired by the music of Elvis Presley and written with a book by Joe DiPietro. The characters and plot twists in the musical were inspired by William Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing, Twelfth Night, As You Like It, and A Midsummer Night's Dream. The musical premiered on Broadway in 2005. The show will open July 15th and run for 3 weekends. And if we all do the backwards math on that, that means we have auditions coming up in a couple of weeks. And you will be auditioning for Near West Theater's artistic director of All Shook Up, Trinidad Snyder. I think this is going to be a fun one, and I know this is a personal favorite with some of the staff here at Near West Theater, too, so we're really excited about All Shook Up, kicking off our 22-23 season.
Bailey and Mike Stein, are you happy? I see you out there, Bailey. And I do accept cookies, just so everybody knows, and brownies. Thank you very much. All right, so the next clue is the 2023 season lineup features genres that span the styles of music over 4 different decades. So, I have to go to my last screen. Hold, please. And All Shook Up is one. Oh, I went too far. Okay. The fall intergenerational production, which is for kids and adults and teens and everyone ages 7 and up, is one that we have done on our stage before. And we're very excited about this. In 1992, it starred Ken Davidian and Sally Surin, which many of you, I don't know who remembers those names, but thank you, I do. Thank you, Bob Zumbar. And in 2006, which was a little more recent, it starred Patrick Siamaco and Christy Cruz. Our fall intergenerational production is The Music Man. Which I hear is getting very interesting reviews on Broadway. However, we're going to do it up, okay? And for those of you that don't know that much about The Music Man is a musical with a book, music, and lyrics written by Meredith Wilson and based on a story by Wilson and Franklin Lacey. It's about Harold Hill. He comes to River City, Iowa, promising uniforms and instruments and lessons for a new town band. I missed a word. New town band. And everybody is all thrilled. But in reality, he is a con man who plans to leave River City as he chooses closest to sail. But his plans are all interrupted when he falls in love with... spoiler alert, with Marion Peru. But again, it opens November 18th, and it runs for 3 weekends, and it is going to be directed by none other than Jordan Cooper. Okay, clue number 3. There is only one show in the 2022-2023, you'll see why I'm laughing, season that Near West Theater has previously produced. The Music Man, okay? All right. Now, for our winter main stage production, which is going to be ages 16 and up, I am really excited about this show because it's one that is near and dear to my heart that I have loved performing in, but also it's unique to our stage because it has a smaller cast. There are only 5 individuals cast in this production, and it opens February 10th and runs for 2 weekends. And we are actually talking to a few individuals who hopefully will come in to direct the show as well. So our winter main stage production is Aint Misbehavin. Very different for us. For those of you, again, that don't know much about Aint Misbehavin, it's a musical review with a book by, can't talk anymore, Murray Horowitz and Richard Maltby Jr., and the music is by various composers and lyricists, and it's arranged and orchestrated by Luther Henderson. It is named after a song by Fats Waller, Aint Misbehavin. The musical is a tribute to him. It is 5 performers who present an evening of rowdy, raunchy, and humorous songs, and we are super excited to have it on our stage February 10th for 2 weekends, so stay tuned. Aint Misbehavin.
Next up in our 2022-23 season is the spring teen and adult intergenerational, ages 16 and up. One that I'm really excited for, new to our stage as well, and a really creative production. It is called Head Over Heels. And if you know it, you love it. Head Over Heels is a jukebox musical comedy with music and lyrics from female rock band The Go-Go's. The original book was conceived by Jeff Whitty and was adapted by James Magruder. The plot of the show is adapted from The Countess of Pembroke's Arcadia, written by Sir Philip Sidney. Very, very proper, very proper. A lot of classic themes within this as well. The show opens April 21st and runs for 3 weekends. And again, I'm honored to say this production is directed by our very own Trinidad Snyder. So we have events, we have programs, we have partnerships, and we have just announced, I think, a very fun and engaging and creative season coming up. I'm excited for what's to come. Trinidad?
I'm exhausted and excited. We're extremely excited. Please be sure to check our website. July 1st, all of the information will be updated on there about the shows, and around that same time, tickets will be available for All Shook Up. Audition information for that will be available in the next week or so, and we're really excited about our season. We hope you at home are excited about it. Are you excited about it here at the theater? There is something for everyone. Thank you so much. We look forward to hearing from you online, and we hope that you will be back in our space to volunteer, to audition, all of the above. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful night.